All right, let's get right into it. Google's new AI is completely rewriting the rules of search, and it's happening right at that critical moment. When a customer is actually ready to pull the trigger. So in this explainer, we're going to break down what this really means for you and how you can actually win in this new world.
Think about this for a second. For years, the entire goal was simple. Just get to page 1 of Google. But what happens when Google just gives the answer directly and your brand isn't even mentioned? Well, you're invisible. Even with the top ranking, you're not even part of the conversation anymore. So, here's the bottom line. The old rules are out the window. Google isn't just a list of links anymore. It's quickly turning into a curated answer engine. And those answers? They're being pulled from content that the AI already trusts. This means we all need a brand new strategy, something that goes way beyond traditional SEO.
And that new strategy, it's called Generative Engine Optimization, or GEO for short. The best way to think about it is like you're training the AI. It's all about positioning your brand as such a deep, authoritative source that when Google's AI builds an answer, it basically has no choice but to cite you. That's how you get your visibility back and build some serious brand authority.
Now, I know a lot of people are panicking right now. They're thinking AI is going to kill search traffic. But honestly, that's just the wrong way to look at it. Because while everyone is focused on this supposed threat, the actual data shows a massive, kind of hidden opportunity. So instead of shrinking, daily Google searches have just exploded. We're talking from 8.5 billion to a staggering 13.7 billion a day. The pie isn't getting smaller, folks. It's getting way, way bigger. And that's because AI is making Google more useful, so people are turning to it a lot more often. And this crazy growth, it's being driven by a huge change in how we all search. We've gone from just typing in a few keywords to asking really complex, full-sentence questions. In just 8 months, these question-based searches have shot up from 38% to 87% of all searches. We're literally treating Google like a conversational assistant now, and this is exactly where its AI shines.
So where is Google actually putting these AI answers? Well, this data is absolutely critical. AI overviews show up a ton for informational searches, sure, but they also pop up strategically during high-intent commercial and transactional searches. Google is dropping them in right when people are researching, comparing options, and getting ready to buy. If you're not there, you're missing out on the final decision. Look, to win this game, you have to understand how the machine actually thinks. So in this section, we're going to pull back the curtain on a process Google uses called query fanout. This is the key to understanding how it builds those really comprehensive AI answers. Okay, let's use a real-world example. Someone might ask a super complex, multi-part question like this one. With the old Google, you'd have to break this down yourself into, I don't know, a dozen different searches. But in AI mode, it handles this instantly.
And this is the magic of query fanout. Behind the scenes, the AI is running dozens of these little hidden sub-searches to piece together the perfect answer. It's checking the weather, finding the best lighting conditions, figuring out crowd levels, all from that one single question you asked. It's basically acting like an expert human researcher. And that right there is why the game has completely changed. You can't just rank for one simple keyword like Boston photographer anymore. You need to position your content to be the go-to source for the entire topic cluster. It's all about what we call semantic positioning, covering the whole thought process so the AI sees you as the complete authority. So, what's the actual payoff for getting cited by the AI? I love this analogy because it really nails it. Being mentioned in an AI answer is like having your brand's logo plastered all over a Formula One car. It's about massive brand discovery, recognition, and building trust at an incredible scale. And you know what? The numbers totally back this up. A full 90% of consumers first discover a new company through an organic Google search. So when Google's AI names your brand specifically, it's like a powerful endorsement. It creates this mental bookmark, so even if they don't click, that brand memory is being built. Okay, so you get the stakes, you see how it all works. Now let's get tactical. This final section is your official playbook for generative engine optimization. We're going to walk through exactly how you can get your brand cited inside these AI results. The smartest place to start is just to reverse engineer what's already working. Find your competitors who are crushing it and just analyze their top pages. You'll get a direct look at the exact content and topics Google's algorithm has decided it already trusts. This takes all the guesswork out of it. It's your blueprint. Next, you find your openings. A keyword gap analysis will show you the exact topics that your competitors are getting traffic from that you haven't even touched. This isn't a shot in the dark. It's a pre-validated hit list of high-value topics that you know the algorithm already likes in your niche. All right, but how you create the content is just as important. The old way, writing a simple blog post focused on one keyword, that's over. To get cited by AI, you have to create this rich, multimedia experience that answers the user's entire question, not just one little piece of it.
So, what does that actually look like? Well, it means really enriching your articles. Add a quick summary video at the top. Include a helpful diagram or a chart. Use an infographic to make data easier to digest. You see, Google's AI is built to serve what people prefer, and we know people consume visual content way faster. This layered, multi-format approach is really the key.
Ultimately, this is the fundamental shift in your mindset. Your goal is no longer just to be another blue link on a results page. The real goal now is to be the source that the AI chooses to answer the question, to become the complete authoritative resource on that topic. And let's just bring it back to this powerful idea one more time. Every single time Google's AI cites your brand, it's like another lap around the track. People might not click every time, but they see you, they recognize you. You are building that crucial brand memory and trust, and that pays off everywhere, across all your marketing. So this is really the question you have to ask yourself. In this new era of AI search, are you creating content to be a definitive source, or are you just making another link? Because one of these is the future, and the other one is already becoming obsolete.